Special presentation of the NBA on St. Patrick's Day. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be joining us from the sideline. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. We've got Naz Reid. Edwards is out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Randall. And it's Champagnie in at the 3-6. And for the Thunder, the post pair of form will be Williams and Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Jackson. And it's Jones in at small forward. Well, both these teams, of course, Greg, strong and rebounding. Should be a battle out there.
Nothing easy in the paint, Kevin. Both front courts will be fighting for every possession when they miss.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. The pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Jones. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he had a good look. And Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Pass to Reid. And the rejection by Holmgren. Up again. No luck. They battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down.
0 for 3 from the floor so far. Not the start they had in mind. They need to just take a breath, reset, and keep things simple.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Jones finds Randall. To the left wing. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Champagnie. And the 3 off target.
Yeah, they might want to think about a high percentage look the next time down.
Williams passes to Jones. On the wing, Jackson. That one's in. His first shot this game. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Now here's Jones. Pass to Reid. Pass to Champagnie. Second shot opportunity. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
Now here's Jackson. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've got a paltry 0 of 6 from the field here in what's been a very difficult start for them. Trying to end the drought, and Edwards slams it in.
What a ferocious drive by Edwards, fending off the defense with ease there.
And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game, and as outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Thanks. Mark Daigneault and I got a chance to talk for a bit. And we talked about the tall task of facing Anthony Edwards. Coach said he is so physical. Ant looks more like a linebacker than a wing, so we can't foul Edwards too much. That's playing right into his hands. So they'll try to play him tight without sending him to the line. Not easy to do. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play. Get some points and give this team some confidence.
And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at Minnesota. They've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
And right now, the Thunder, they've been a surprise success, showing prognosticators what they're really made of all season long.
Now here's Jones. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Out to Edwards. Outside, Jones. From outside, off the mark.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Jackson, that's a two-pointer. Hits the outside fadeaway. Jackson's got 7.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
To the inside, Edwards. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Edwards plays with such velocity.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Jackson misses. Timberwolves trail by 7. For 3, Edwards. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The kick out to Williams. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Randall no good. Oklahoma City leading by 9. Jones finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Jackson in the corner. Beyond the arc. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
Reed the pass to Edwards. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And despite his young age, Coach Van Gundy, Anthony Edwards' leadership qualities growing day by day.
Yeah, Kevin, and a lot of it's because he is great at both ends of the court. Confident, charismatic, upbeat. He's learning that delicate balance between taking over a game and bringing his teammates along for the ride.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. The playoff picture coming into focus now, Greg, with a good portion of this regular season behind us.
And for the teams that are definitely in, they're trying to maintain momentum and health, right? But for the teams still clawing and fighting their way in, that's where it gets exciting.
And Edwards drops them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And the pass to Jones, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. Jackson against Edwards. Now here's Jackson. He's guarded closer. That one falls. Jackson's got 12 in the game.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Jones with it. Jones covering. Shot clock at 5. Here's Champagnie. Gilgeous-Alexander covered. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And it's Williams with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Jackson. The 3. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
And the Timberwolves call timeout. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
And being slow on your rotations is a killer. There's not a team in the league that won't punish you for that.
And now look at the teams that have shot the ball the best over the course of the last month. Number 1, the Thunder.
And really, the basketball IQ has just evolved. Just the way they move the ball and share it. They always find good looks.
Holmgren against Reed. Edwards, that's good. The Thunder leading by 13. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Jackson. Over in the corner, Williams. To the wing right side. Holmgren. Again, the Thunder score.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Passes it to Champagnie. Now here's Randall. Excellent D there from Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Jackson. Over Edwards. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Now here's Jackson. Coming in off a 41-point performance last game out. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. From the arc. Jackson misses. Timberwolves trail by 13. Over in the corner, Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Jackson.
And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and... For Minnesota, they've gone... Just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. On the court for Minnesota, they've got Julius Randle. He's out there with Reed. And it's Boeheim in at the 2.
And loving the strategy. Even though you're well ahead, you want to stay in attack mode.
Yeah, you got to keep going at him. You don't want to leave any hope for a comeback.
Pass to Randle. Here's Boeheim. Guarded by Jackson. 4 on the clock. The 3 ball. It's good from long range. Boeheim's got 6 points.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
There's Jackson with the 3. And Jones pulls it down. Timberwolves trail by 16. Pass to Boeheim. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of those.
Jones against Randle. Pass to Reed. Jones looking for an opening. Wants to get it to Reed, and does.
Showing off his power. Reed gave the dunk everything he had.
Well, it was the Oklahoma City Thunder in their last game, a loss to the Nuggets.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
Well, on the road, your defense needs to withstand runs from the other side, and that wasn't the case for them.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Buckets in that last game against the Nuggets got the job done. He came away with 41 points, and so much of that damage he does is from long range. Just a fantastic night for him. The guy he wants to have every night, I'm sure. Guys?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
And it's Boeheim missing. The Thunder leading by 16. Here's what the Timberwolves have lined up on their schedule. On Friday, they'll head back home to host the Miami Heat. And then on Sunday, they'll defend home court against the Utah Jazz.
And just looking ahead, to what's on tap. There are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
Left side, Jackson. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Jones, and it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Jackson against Randall. Outside Jackson. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket, shooting a healthy 60% tonight. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
And yeah, how about this team also following up their shots, getting those offensive boards, also a key for their success.
And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Zaire Smith, he's checked in for Jackson.
Zaire Smith.
Timberwolves trail by 20. So it's Oklahoma City with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. They've been